Hey, yo, what's up everybody? I am TheGamingRaptor and welcome back to another For Honor Guys video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Warmonger today. Now Warmonger, she is a vanguard, easy, adaptable, and straightforward. But Warmonger can also be a bit hard for newer players that don't know the full extent of her kit and, well, her moveset too. So we're going to go over Warmonger's moveset and then we'll go straight into her feats. We're going to talk about her feats too, and then we're going to go straight into a Dominion match to show off the feats and try our best to do something in Dominion. And then I'll give my out of stamina punishes with Warmonger that I know, and then we'll give my final thoughts on Warmonger overall. But here we go. Okay, starting off with Warmonger's moveset, we have Vanguard's Bane, which is light, and heavy. Next up we have is Tyrant's Assault, which is light and heavy. After that one we have Warmonger's Wrath, which is heavy and heavy. It is really just two heavies, and that's it. Next up, after that, we have Warmonger's Bane, which is heavy, light, and heavy. Next up, we have is On the Prowl, which is Warmonger's running attack. And then we have Beast of Prey, which is Warmonger's side dodge heavy, which I gotta go over the side dodge heavy, which it did get buffed to where it has iframes. So if the Peacekeeper threw a heavy attack at me, I can instantly dodge it with that side dodge attack. Pretty much like that. Also, a little tip with the heavies is that the heavies, well, with Warmonger, they added hyper armor on the second heavy. So if you see that white flash on Warmonger, that there is hyper armor. That is what's on Warmonger, and that's what makes Warmonger a bit effective in For Honor right now, because she has hyper armor pretty much on the second heavy, and she can trade with people. Next up we have is Prey Upon, which is Warmonger's front forward heavy. After that, we have Praying Claw, which this is Warmonger's bash. Now, if you can hold down the bash to get more of an arranged bash to where you can wall splat the Peacekeeper and all. You can wall splat them with the bash too. It's basically Warmonger's like Warden 2.0. And you can press this to get a bash up with Warmonger, which does bleed damage. I think the bleed is like 3 damage tick. Like, it's only 3 damage, or I think it's either 5. I think it's 5 because you can push it up more. I think it's 5, yeah. But anyways, with the bash, you can hold it to go for a level 2 bash here. You can release it for a level 1 bash. And then you can also hold it back to get a level 3 bash. And after that bash, you can throw out a heavy, which does around 24 damage, I would have to say. So yeah, this is a pretty unique bash for Warmonger. And it does bleed too, so it's really effective. Next up we have is Praying Claw and Stab. So with this is a bash into a light. That's pretty simple like that. It's pretty much a bash into a light. So after the bash, you can go for a light with Warmonger. Next up we have is Praying Claw and Slash. So this is where you can do a bash and you go for a heavy after. And it can do a significant amount of damage, my bad. And you can trade people with it. You can trade against people and all. The last one we have is Vicious Impale. Now, Vicious Impale, all you have to do is parry and press X, and you can also wall splat them and get some bonus bleed damage in. The Vicious Impale, you can also go for a heavy after if you want to, but I regularly go for a light just to be safe, because a lot of people like to parry in this game a lot, and you just want to be safe whenever you're throwing your combos out. Also, another thing I forgot is Warmonger's Zone. You can use the Zone too with Warmonger. It's a really good zone to start off your mix-ups with. So if you go with Zone, you go for light, you can go straight into a bash. Or if you want to go with Zone, top heavy, go for light, and then go straight for your bash, you can do that too. Anything is good, just be careful whenever you're using the zone, because it can be parried and it can be read, so be careful when using the zone, is what I'm saying. And that is it for Warmonger's entire moveset. So now I'm going to go over Warmonger's feats, and then we're going to go straight into a Dominion match, then my out of stamina punishes for Warmonger, and then final thoughts. Here we go. Okay, so for Warmonger and her feats, we're going to just go over the 4 main feats. So starting off with her first feat is the Corruption Blade. Basically, with Warmonger's Corruption Blade, the next attack inflicts corruption, a power dealing damage to a target and their allies only if they stay close together. So basically with the Corruption Blade, whenever you hit somebody with the Corruption Blade and everything, it inflicts kind of damage around the opponent and its allies too. Next up we have Elixir of Corruption. So with Elixir of Corruption, this here is where Warmonger gets her health back, and she can get her health back immensely fast too. If you have this activated with this, it helps a lot. Next up we have is Power of Corruption. This is basically increased kind of power to the Corruption Blade and Corruption Blast, which I'll get to in a minute, but it's more of like a increased damage to the foes that are corrupted and all. Next up we have is Corruption Blast. Now this corrupts nearby foes in the area and all. It's basically corruption damage. It deals a lot of damage to a target and their allies only if they stay closer together. So if the enemy is like close together and you have somebody that's already corrupted and they're close together, that right there deals a lot of damage and will drain somebody's health. Back when Warmonger was released, this move was just too OP, and they had to like nerf it to where continue to do damage if you're in like a minion lane or something. That's how freaking OP this move here was back in the day. But it's still an okay move to use against any opponent. So yeah, you can use the straight 4 feats, which help a lot. And this is like for any beginner who wants to like play with Warmonger. I would recommend just using the 4 feats because they're very powerful to use. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and hop into a Dominion match, and I'll try and show you guys these feats if I can. Here we go. Alrighty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Not gonna lie, I'm scared as hell because, bro, I have not played Dominion in a long time. Alright, here we go. See if I can get this man. Oh, he dodged? Oh. Let it fly. See? Right there, the iframes. They're right there, and there goes the bleed. Oh, no. No. Oh, why, Shigoki? Oh, no. Oh, no. What the heck? There we go. Come on, buddy. Oh, no. Alrighty. Let's get on the wall. Guard break. Let it fly. Whoa! Oh, let's go. The bleed. It works. Zone. Oh, see. That's the downside with the zone right there. Most of the times you don't want to throw that zone out because it's so easy to read and just parry. Alright, let's go ahead and try and show off this first feat if we can. Alrighty, so he's corrupted right there, as you see. And it's affecting him. There we go, hype armor. Oh, I got him on the wall, too heavy. Nice. Oh, don't. Got him. Let's go, dude. Oh, nice. Oh, Lord. No, what? Oh, my gosh. Okay. There it is. Nice. There we go. Ooh. Oh no, I'm dead. Oh no. No. All right. I try to use it. Okay. Come here. Oh no! Oh Lord. Yeah, honestly, guys. Yeah, the minion was a bit rough and all, but I did show a bit on what the feats can do. Even the first feat. I didn't get the last feat, so yeah, I do apologize for that, guys. But yeah, I'm gonna try and show it off a bit for y'all if I can. Okay, guys, I hope you guys somehow with the feats and all. I'm sorry if it was a bit wonky and all. It's just Dominion is not my strong suit whatsoever. But anyway, we got the punishes. So starting off with the Warmonger punish, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all top light into top heavy on the ground. That's the first out of stamina punish that I know. Second one is zone into side heavy. That's another punish that I like to do sometimes, and it does cost 120 stam, but it's really effective. So these are two punishes that I know that will work for you. They're pretty much beginner punishes, really good beginner out of stamina punishes if you want to try and use these. Now then again, they don't have to be like perfect, but they are something, you know, guys. So the wall punish for Warmonger here. So the wall punish for Warmonger here is top heavy. That there is pretty much it for the punishes, in my opinion. There are more punishes out there if you guys want to look, but these are more beginner punishes that I know. Now I'm gonna go into my final thoughts with the Warmonger. Let us do this right now. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, overall, Warmonger is a really good vanguard for any beginner who wants to just play with the better version of Warden in For Honor. Warmonger now is relatively, in my opinion, she's A tier, in my opinion. Now, I would like to hear what you guys think about her in the comments. Like, where would you put her on your tier list? Let me know in the comments. But she's basically a better Warden. She is. Warden right now, in my opinion, is like B going down to C. Like, he's going down some tiers, bro, because his kit can be countered easily. Warmonger's kit, you could do much more with her kit. I mean, she has more damage with the bleed affected or added to the bash. She also has hyper armor on her second heavy, which Warden needs hyper armor. I keep on saying it. He needs hyper armor and crusher counters on all sides. That would be better for Warden. And also Warmonger, she can control the battlefield with her feats too. Like I showed you guys with the whole feats and all, with the 4 feats, all of them activating together. That's pretty much what Warmonger can do. She can control basically anybody with those feats, and she can get her health back easily too. So it's really good to see Warmonger in the spot where she is now, and she also has iframes on her side dodge heavy, which makes her very, very deadly on the battlefield too. So overall, if you do want to get this character, she is worth 15k or $8 if you just want to buy her. It's $8, you can just buy her and all. So she's really a good character just to play with. Overall, I do hope you guys again enjoyed today's guide. Please give me your feedback on what y'all thought of today's guide in the comments down below. And also make sure, again, if you're new, subscribe for more, not just For Honor guides, but also reactions and other guides on different games too. I'm gonna start trying to turn my channel into more of like a guides kind of reactions channel where I'm just having a good time and just showing my real self. If you want to see more of that, please subscribe and like for more too, dude. And yeah, give me your overall feedback with the Warmonger, and where would you put her on your own tier list? In my opinion, I would put her in the A column because she's really good right now, and she's a really good vanguard just to play with. So let me know again in the comments what y'all think. Also, make sure you guys go ahead and follow me on TikTok, TheGamingRaptor Plays over on TikTok, and TheGamingRaptor Plays over on Twitch. Just if you want both of those links, they will be in the description below. But yeah, guys, that being said, I'm TheGamingRaptor. Stay wild and stay fresh. I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright guys, peace out.